me feel good, I don't want you.
And look, here's the thing, and this is what makes it so sweet, and this is the beautiful thing. I always pride myself on becoming the best version of myself. The reason a lot of times they let me go is simply because I was doing things outside of the company, in the sense of, okay, I was posting content. Yeah, because I don't want to just sit here and just work a 9 to 5 and that's it. No, I got other things. I got other dreams and aspirations. Now, I wouldn't even say dreams. I have things and goals and milestones that I need to reach as a man, as a husband, as a father, as just a human being, as Courtney Edgar, right? And so what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to allow anybody to sit here and try to tear me down in the sense of, oh, well, you're spending too much time with content. No, I'm not. This, like, if you understood where this content world is going, you will already know that you should be jumping on this shit. That's one. And then for two, the sweet thing about it is I end up going to a different company, and guess what? They value the hell out of me. They're literally like,
no one can visualize it.
Yeah,
they think it's crazy. They think it's crazy. They think it's like, yo, it's crazy. Like, yo, I can do this shit for an hour and a half, and then make as much as I would in fucking 3 days, 4 days.
Fam, I do the same. Fam, the same shit that I was doing there, I do half the work and I get paid more. Make that make sense to me.
Did you go to Amazon?
Yeah, I get paid more for doing half the work in the same industry.
Yeah,
in the same industry.
Our industry is old school.
Yep.
Like they think that shit's gonna fucking last. It's not.
Exactly.
Because they got older people. Like, make this make sense to me. Like, yo, I'm gonna treat this company like it's Louis Vuitton,
right?
And not like let other carriers come in. We ain't paying shit,
right?
Like, the market's down. The market's down as fuck,
right?
But we're gonna be the most. We're gonna be just to have my employees not work hard. We're gonna not everyone,
right?
And in the perfect world, we have like 10, 15. Maybe 30,000 carriers that we use, and they'll do all our freight.
Right.
Like how the fuck in your mind would you be like, that is a good idea? Exactly. Like, that's a good idea to have, that people know, like, yo, man, we good, so we can fucking rate their asses for as much money as we can. How the fuck is that a good idea? Hey,
exactly.
I don't want to do my job. I don't really want to work hard, so I'm gonna deny all the periods that come through.
Yeah, everything is with ill. They have ill intent when it comes to their business. One of the big things, and shout out to Amazon, they focus on the customer first. They focus on leadership, and they pride the customer. So regardless of situation, the customer comes first. So customer service is A1. That's why they are able to be so successful today. And that's why Swift can't even compete with Amazon when it comes to the transportation. They can't even compete. Because if they were to see the numbers that they're actually bringing in, oh my God, it is insane.
It's gonna be crazy. She just like, I'm gonna look for my job right now. So, like, I'm so done with this shit. Like, bro.
Hey, bro, I can ask. Hey, bro, if you want me to, bro, I can talk to my manager, bro. They might be able to squeeze you in. I'm pretty sure I can talk him in because the work and the effort that I've put in, he put me in a position where they trust me, and I think that if I were to talk to him about it, I can get you on.
Bro, like, hey, give me an interview, bro. Like, I'm cool with that.
I got you.
Like, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to, but like, if you can, I'll throw my resume in and see what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I got you.
But like, bro, let's do it. Let's do this shit, man. Let's do it. Let's do this podcast. Like, I've never felt like the way, like, even with the other one we're doing with Stefan and all that shit.
Yeah.
Stefan's actually good at it. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll talk to him maybe if he wants to do it. He's a little you know him. He's a little fashionista. Like, he's a little like But like, I don't know if he really wants to have real conversations. I think he wants to have like surface conversations.
And that's cool. But look, that's cool though, because the thing is that'll be perfect in regards to, so you will have certain people who will be able to go deeper into the conversation, but then you have some people who have talking points that are just surface level. That's perfectly fine, because we're bringing people in with different ideas. You know, you have people with different perspectives. So I think that would be great for content. That would be great for a show. You know, because now you have women with their perspectives, you have men with their perspectives, and all of them are on either deeper level or surface level, and we can all have those discussions. And then on top of that, the more people that we get to start coming in and coming into the show, we can literally start putting out a list of people who want to actually join the show. We can bring them on as guests or whatever. Like, hey, we can have these discussions, and I think it'll be dope. Now we'll have a panel of, you know, you will have a solid panel of 8-9 people on a panel talking and having discussions about certain things. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be dope.
That would be like,
yeah,
for like every like certain kind of people. Yeah. But that you like, we would have to have like, you would be the mediator, like say, let them cook, let them go. Like, yeah, this is what it is. Yeah. And then this person will go, and this person will go, and then we can like blah blah blah. It's almost like who wins the match. I'm like, hey, you go, and yeah, it'd be. Yeah. I literally like look forward to that shit. I think it'd be good.
Yeah, I think we could do that. I think that'd be dope. I think we can tap into it, you know. And so, like I said, we'll have some more conversations about it. In the meantime, you know, we'll look at titles, and then we'll start trying to start looking at other people and seeing who we can actually get on. Shoot, hit up Stefan to see how he feels about it.
I'll hit him up. I know he will be cool with it.
Yeah.
But like, we need to get a girl, 100%.
Yeah, at least if we can't get 2, we definitely need 1. If we can't get 2, we definitely need 1. At least 1.
Yeah.
And if we could do that.
And Stefan is calm, like he will be good at like 100%. So like, yeah, we definitely need to. You might be, because you're younger than me. I think you might be able to get a girl who's like, as you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I can do that. I can find. I'm pretty sure I can find somebody who we can get on to a platform.
Well, you know, I know who would 100% do it.
Who
would be? Do you remember like what's her name that worked? She's new.
Black chick.
Black girl, yeah.
The one who was working next to Anthony.
Yes.
She'll do it.
I
that's perfect then. Hey, that's perfect then. She's not a bad. She's not a bad looking girl. She's not a bad looking girl. So
she's really pretty. She has twin sister too.
Hell yeah.
So I know she would do it.
Fam, if we can get the twins on there, bro. Do you understand? Do you understand? And look, and then we can start in the content as far as when we start clipping up the lives and start posting them, bro. Do you understand the amount of people that start coming to that show?
She's 21, she has a 22-year-old mindset.
Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect, bro. Fam, that's perfect. That's perfect.
I guarantee, I 100% know I can get her.
I bet. Cool. Like, definitely do that. Do that. Like, jump on that ASAP. Like, let's get this.
I don't know anything about her sister, but like, shoot, I guarantee I can.
That's
say,
fine.
Hey, you want to come do this?
Yeah. Tell her. Yeah. Tell her that. And look, if she want to follow me, tell her to follow me on my YouTube, tell her to follow me on TikTok and all that, and shoot, we can let's get this there.
We can 100% lock that down.
Let's do it.
I just want to know, like,
let's do it.
Shit. I mean, I never really talked to her about it, but yeah, like, I think we get a conversation going on that one.
Yeah, definitely do that.
Let's do it. Like, you pick out a day this week you want to come over. Let's set the shit up.
Okay.
And then I'll talk to her and we'll lock that shit down. We got that shit done in the heartbeat. All
right, so I'm gonna look towards, because I know my schedule. I work from home Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So what I'll look at doing is what time you get home on Friday?
I'll be home at like 4:00.
So you be home at 4:00. So what I can look forward to do, I can either look at pulling up on you either Friday or Saturday morning, and we can tap in and go over some stuff and just really lock in this shit and start getting to it.
Hell yeah. You let me know. Friday or Saturday, bro. Let's do it.
All right, bet. Well, Well, hey, this past 10 minutes, bro, you've been on live with me, man. We having a live discussion about this podcast. So it's content. Okay. It's content for sure. Just wanted to let you know. But yeah, man, yeah, we gonna talk more about it. And like I said before, definitely talk to old girl, and we'll send each other some different titles and everything to get the name of the podcast, and then kind of talk more about what's the end goal, and talk about the long-term goals and everything as well. So.
Well, let's do that shit. Like 100%. Like, yeah, Friday, Saturday. Let me know what day.
All right,
bro. Let's do it.
All right, fam.
All right, player.
All right, bro. Holla at you.
All right, lady.
Yo, what's good, my people, man? Look, just got done talking to my boy Marcus Courtney. We're about to start another podcast. So yes, your boy is gonna be on another on YouTube, but we're gonna start a podcast together. So it's gonna be more of discussion based versus me on my side, where it's just me. We're gonna have an entire panel. It's gonna be more of a show. We're gonna talk about deep topics. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I used to work with this guy at Swift. Shout out to Swift. We used to work together, and he's been aiming at trying to start his own show on YouTube and get his social media set and going. So it's pretty dope. But I want to go ahead and get into this conversation that I know it's been out here a long time. A lot of people have been talking about it, and it's kind of crazy. I might have a different opinion based off of what everybody else may have based on what everybody else thinks, but I want to go in and talk about it. But first, before I do, make sure you make sure you subscribe. It helps the algorithm. And if you love the content and you want to continue to support the brand for better quality, better content, better production, definitely the link is in the description and also pinned in the comments as well. But without further ado, let's get to it. So with this show, we talking about Cam Newton and Shedeur. Trying to figure out what happened between that, because there was some BS that happened. I believe it was during a pregame situation with Cam Newton and Shedeur Sanders, and we're trying to figure out what happened. What was that entire conflict? So let's kind of dive into it real quick and see what's going on.
Cam said on his 4th and 1 podcast. Let's take a listen to what Cam said and what maybe caused Shedeur's reaction.
Look, my whole thing with Shedeur is this.
Mm-hmm.
You followed him since he was at Jackson State, correct?
Yeah, even when he was in high school.
Right?
Yeah.
What win can he hang, like what performance?
Can you hang your hat on?
Can you hang your hat on in college?
Yeah. The only thing I have was like that TCU or that Nebraska game his first year. This year,
we're talking about TCU.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up not being a good team.
Yeah. Nebraska last year was so far. Ain't like he beat. That's true. And you can't say, well, you was at Auburn, he was at Colorado. It was like Auburn wasn't no favorite to win before you got there. Nobody was picking Auburn to win the national championship. For sure. I don't even think they even thought y'all was gonna have a winning season before you got. Yeah.
Motherfuckers on our team that didn't even think.
He got a point. He got a point.
All I say is this.
Got a point.
Hey, don't get it mistaken. There's a demon over there.
Be careful with the comparisons.
Hey.
Okay, so, I can see why she's doing.
Hold up. If you know who Cam Newton is, and you know who he was at Auburn, I'm an Auburn fan, been an Auburn fan. If you were there, that was a time to be alive when Cam Newton was there. Shout out to Cam Newton and his show 4th and 1. This is his podcast as well, So I definitely want to give president and give credit to the actual content creators. Shout out to Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp for their podcast as well. But yeah, bro, you really can't argue what Cam just said. You can't. No shade to Shedeur, but Cam Newton has a point. You talk about TCU, you talk about Nebraska. If you would have done something with USC, then we can have that. Then we can have a different discussion. But I'm gonna keep listening.
be a little upset.
Cam said that 2 days ago, Ocho.
That was recent.
Yes, he said this 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So we wanted to provide context to maybe why, because first of all, Shedeur is a pure pocket passer.
Yes,
He's not an athlete like Cam. He doesn't move like Cam.
Right.
He's not Kyler Murray.
Right.
He's not Lamar Jackson. That's not what he is.
Right.
But the situations are completely different based on needs and the times and when they played. You talk about Harvard, you talk about Colorado.
When he went to the those guys were athletes. Right. He is he's a drop back, prototypical pocket passer. That's what he is. So the comparison can't be with a Cam because Cam rushed for damn near 1,500 yards. Yeah. Lamar rushed for 1,500 yards. Kyler rushed for over 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur, he might not even rush for 1,000 yards in his career. He might be like Brady.
Right. But
that's who he plays like.
In context, not just to the comparison of the quarterbacks that they are, but also the comparison in the context of the team that they're playing for and playing with at that time. Completely apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Completely different. But based on the time that Shedeur is in right now, he is still one of the best. Despite maybe not having any games to hang his tail on.
Mm-hmm.
Even not having them, he's still one of the best.
But that's not what they said when he went to TCU and threw for 500 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, TCU had just lost in the national championship game to Georgia. People thought they were pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he did that. Now they're not any good.
Yeah. Listen. To each, it's football. It's sports. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. Some opinions you're gonna agree with. Some opinions you're not gonna like. Sometimes rub people the wrong way. Sometimes gonna rub.
Let the people tell it, Peggy.
What's up, man, bro?
Everybody beefing with Bud.
They don't have all the people.
That's what I'm saying. So here's the thing, bro. They don't give Cam Newton the respect that he deserves, bro. They act like that man won Rookie of the Year. They act like that man didn't. They act like that man wasn't a Heisman in college. Like, what are we talking about here? You're trying to compare Shedeur Sanders to Cam Newton. What's up, Unica? You trying to compare? I'm sorry. You trying to compare Shedeur Sanders to Cam Newton? What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? And for Shedeur to have that mindset, oh man, you talking slick to me, bro. What are you talking about? You can't compare. You can't compare yourself to Cam Newton. He still will show respect to you as a QB, but let's be real. What has Shedeur done to hang his hat and be like, yeah, I did that, bro? What team? TCU? Nebraska? What are we talking about? If you would have done that to USC, then yeah, maybe. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Shedeur Sanders isn't good. He played like a Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure that's exactly who he favors his game after, 1,000%. And I think he's gonna do wonders in the NFL. But as of right now, you're talking about a Cam Newton. You can't compare. You can't compare Shedeur to Cam Newton. We bugging. Y'all must forgot who Cam Newton is. Like, straight up. What are we talking about right now, bro?
Immediate accountability. You know I got you covered. But who do you turn to when you need some smart financial decisions? If your answer is our sponsor,
let's skip ahead.
Then your decision. Make the nerd wallet. And just to give you even more context, I did have a conversation with Shedeur.
Okay, what was the conversation?
So break that down for the people that want to know, because obviously we were there. I seen it secondhand. Obviously, you was firsthand with it.
Yeah.
What I need to
know what was the issue.
Yeah, it was contentious.
Okay.
It was a little awkward.
Okay.
Not only with Shedeur, but also with Travis.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, the media making this out to be. It was a little.
That's exactly what it was.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You beefing with me?
Right.
I'm not beefing with you.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't feel a certain type of way. I've always been a fan.
Yep.
You make no.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with black people too, man. We need to stop thinking that everybody hating off us just because we don't agree with your beliefs. Everybody's not hating off you, bro. Just because somebody disagrees with what you believe or how you think, that don't mean that they hating on you. They're just speaking the facts. Same thing with this Cam Newton and Shedeur situation. You can't. The facts are you can't compare yourself to a Cam Newton. Cam Newton took a team that wasn't expected to win that season. He took them all the way to the Nationals and won. They went undefeated that year. And he won the Heisman. Then to follow up on that, he went to the NFL and became the Rookie of the Year. Why does he need to hate? Why does he need to hate off a senior that plays for Colorado? Why is he hating? Make that make sense. That doesn't take away from how great Travis Hunter is and how great Shedeur is. That doesn't take away from that. But you just laying it out on the table like you haven't done anything that you can lay your hat on. That says like, yeah, I did that. You ain't did that yet. So until you do, you can't be upset about that. Just take that as fuel. Like, all right, bet. Say less. But to say, oh man, you be talking sideways. Like, going on, bro. Like y'all be finding a reason to complain.
Our conversation, and I think I need to and will be obedient to that. I think the difference between this age of athletes versus the age of athlete, even when I was playing, is so direct to consumer.
Yeah.
Where, and I even shared this with Shedeur. I said, bro, there's a lot of support for you and your father, and even Colorado. You don't see that because people don't naturally dwell on the good. People just dwell on, oh man, this nigga hating, oh, that clip.
Yep.
Your algorithm will pick that, what you spend more time reading, or what you don't even have to like it.
Right.
It's the screen time. If you wait longer on these type of clips, it's going to be pushed to your phone, your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook, your YouTube. They're reading the type of content that you like, or that catches your attention. And I think it's not a misunderstanding, more so than he needs to understand that this is the big league.
Hey, make sure y'all tapping the screen, man, for the algorithm.
But I also have to understand this. I have more power than I give myself sometimes.
That can be true.
So let me not hold myself accountable too. But I will say this: I owe a due diligence to myself, the fans of this show, and my fans overall, to hold people in sports
accountable
as a whole, accountable.
Because that's why you started.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Come on, sometimes everything that I may say may not always be in favor of you, Peggy.
Yep.
Might come off a little brash,
but it's the truth. As I see it, that doesn't make it wrong. That show doesn't make it right. But I'm speaking the truth as I know it to be. And I'm saying that doesn't always mean it's right, and the damn show don't always mean that it's wrong. I'm just speaking the truth for what I know. So if I do say certain things where, Shedeur, I don't know you to have a game that he just let his whole heart out. It was like, damn, that motherfucker that cool. He is a top prospect.
Exactly.
He's a top
Exactly.
draft pick.
Exactly.
There's no question about that. And I think with our conversation, we were able to discuss, like, bro, I know more than people give you credit for.
Right.
There's a lot to hate Cam Newton about.
And
I think the thing that I've been at peace with is like, bro, you're gonna say anything regardless. You don't think somebody gonna say, bro, look at that dumbass hat that Cam got on. That shit's stupid. It's played out. I expect it.
Exactly.
It don't affect me. It never did. It's me. I'm comfortable in it. But I think for Shedeur, understanding, like, bro, the day that
people gonna talk, bro, regardless.
NIL to be legal, you're no longer an amateur no more.
Yep.
Used to, they could protect the college athlete. That's not happening.
You getting paid, you're a dope now.
At the end of the day, we had us a blast. A time boys had in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur.
Yeah.
Travis.
And that, hey, you spoke about Travis, everything all good. That was a joke, right?
Travis was joking.
Yeah.
Travis was joking. Travis was like, "No, man, no." I was like, "Wait, what?" Because now I'm coming off of Shedeur.
Yeah. You coming out with what?
They say something to lock him. They had to say something like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Travis, my dog. Yeah. He was like, "No, you ain't come see me first." But I was telling him, I was like, "Bro, I came from this side of the field. I saw Shedeur first. What you want me to bypass Shedeur? Like, hold on, well, fuck that." Then it would have really been.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
exactly.
if I would not have acknowledged that or got some understanding, I wouldn't even know that there was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It took Prime to tell me that.
Yeah.
So that's where it's like, bro, I gain nothing by hating on anybody.
Exactly.
I'm just telling my truth.
Exactly.
It to be truth to me.
What are you doing?
Exactly, bro. And that's the problem. If you're gonna be in the limelight,
right, getting in shape.
You have to understand. Hold on.
So what did it feel like to be back? I mean, at a college game, you know what I'm saying, sideline there. You obviously coach.
If you're gonna be in the limelight, if you're gonna put yourself in the limelight, what's up, Mandy? If you're gonna be in the limelight, you have to understand that there's gonna be scrutiny coming your way, regardless. No matter how much good you do, no matter how much bad, people are gonna talk, and you gotta be able to weather that fucking storm.
Okay. Well, why? Before we even touch on that,
that's the problem. If you can't weather the storm, you just gonna have to find another way. This ain't for you. It ain't made for you. And that goes the same way how I feel about content creation. That's the same thing I feel about just putting your content out there. If you're gonna say something, you better stand on it and understand that there's gonna be some shit that's gonna come your way. Whether people agree with you, whether they disagree with you, people gonna say shit, and you gotta be able to let that shit just roll off your shoulders straight up. It is what it is. Shedeur, you're in the NIL. You're a top prospect. You're definitely going to the NFL. There's going to be a lot of scrutiny coming your way, and you're going to have to be able to take that shit to the chin and keep it pushing. Simple as that. Ain't none of that. Oh, bro, you was hating. Like, it is what it is, bro. They're going to talk. Prove that shit on the field. Get out there, make shit happen, be legendary, and just keep it pushing. That's how you talk. That's how you get back at your haters, dog. Real talk. Like, ain't no reason to sit there and bash that shit, man. They up there talking crazy about me, bro. Man, see, that's why I can't mess with niggas, bro. Niggas just be talking crazy to me. Like, bro, relax, homie. Like, it ain't even that serious. It ain't even that deep. It's not even that deep, homie. But that doesn't take away from your greatness. That doesn't take away from anything about you as a quarterback, as a player, as a top athlete. Like, you doing too much. Real talk. But as I said, make sure you continue to keep liking the live. Make sure you continue to hold on. What's this? Anyway, make sure you like the live, comment, subscribe, as well as if you love the content, definitely the link is in the description, also pinned in the comments as well. Now, League, what's good with you? What you talking about? Some no for? I'm talking about my YouTube, man. I'm live on my YouTube. What you talking about? Since you don't want to send me my doggone $3.99 pumpkin, you playing, bro? You playing? We gonna fight? You thought I forgot, huh? Got a bone to pick with you. Got a bone to pick with you, shorty. Nah, I ain't forgetting that pumpkin. You gonna have to send that. All right, I'm done. I'm stop messing with you, bro. I'll mess with you, bro. I'll mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you decide you really want to, then of course I'm always accepting. But nah, I'm just messing with you. I just wanted to give you a hard time for real. That's all it is. I just like giving you a hard time. What the comments? You got pumpkin money? That's why I told you to send it. Why? What you mean? Do I got pumpkin money? I don't need to have pumpkin money. That's why you here. Hold up, I'm missing something. I am missing something here. Let's see. I am missing something here. I was just watching this not too long ago. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Where is it? Yo, what up, my people? Make sure you liking the live, man. Make sure you liking the live. We're going into our next conversation, man. 50-50. Should men and women go 50-50? That's the big question. Should men and women go 50-50? I don't have pumpkin money. Oh, I feel you. It's all good though. Ain't no biggie on that. I just like talking crap to you. Even though you ain't right for that, but it's all good though. It's all good. I see how you doing. I see what type of time you on. Let's see. Is this the one? I just saw it, bro. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Let me see what my comments talking about. This ain't it. Where is it? Nope, that ain't the show I'm looking for. That ain't the one. Box cheat. I appreciate you liking the loud on Ali. Keep it coming. Is this one? Nah, that ain't it. Yo, why do they do that? I just watched this full. I watched the full episode of this. All of a sudden, they don't want to show me now. Let's see. I really can't find it. I really can't find what I'm looking for. Here's the replay. Oh, let's go to this. I think it was on my watch. Later. Never had a chance. Women are more vicious. Nope. That ain't it. Because it was with Logic. It was with Mr. Logic. Let's see here. The woman. Once I see it, I'll know I got it, but I can't find it. Or did I not go deep enough? That might be it. Yep, I think that was it. Yeah, I think here we go. Let's see here. It looks like he looks at the likes. You so funny. Is this the one? Nah, that ain't it. Where is it at? So I think it was this one. I think this was the conversation. The red pill men. Here we go. Ah, dang. Took me a minute, y'all. It took me a minute. Jesus Christ.
Stupid. He would have jumped in anything. I mean, he knows where would you want your dad breaking up two?
First and foremost, shout out to Anton Daniels and shout out to Alan Q for their show, the podcast. Definitely got to give credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be taking all the credit for their content. So giving them a shout out. Make sure you go follow them. But is this the one Mr. Logic goes in? Is this the one that I was looking for? I don't think this was the one. I don't think this was the one, but we're gonna let it play out though. We're gonna let it play out. Nah, this ain't the one. Come on with it. Lost control, broken. No, yeah, that's definitely not the one. That's definitely not the one I'm looking for. Hollywood, what up? Let's see, where is it at? Where is it, my boy? Having my choice. What? Jesus Christ! Like all of a sudden, I just had it. All of a sudden, it don't want to pop up for me now. All of a sudden, it don't want to pop up for me. Y'all, I apologize. This shit is taking way too. Why you say you done? Appreciate you for getting me to that 1K. I appreciate you. That's love. I appreciate it. Nikki, what's good with it? Okay, let's try this again here. Like I said, I'll know it when I see it. See, that's the red pill version. Is this the one? No, that ain't the one. That ain't the one. That's him. That's him. No, that's the Kamala Harris one. Mary, Talk Your Talk. Yo, why is this? I watched the full episode of that show. Why is it that don't want to pop up? Why does that not want to pop up? Let's see. Is this the one? Break her, walk away. That's the woman get dog walk.
You know the interesting thing about that?
Okay. That ain't it. Yeah, I apologize for this. I thought I had it up, but it's not popping up what I'm looking for. Be right back. All right, cool. I'm supposed to have this shit already set up. That's my fault. That's my fault, everybody. That's my fault. Just bear with your boy one hot second. I know which one it is, but I'll know it when I see it though. And it's not popping up. All of a sudden, it don't want to pop up. The thing that I'm looking for. Out of all the things I could have typed in. Nope, that's not it either. Come on. I think we're getting close. The Island Q. Alrighty. Yo, where's this damn thing at? I can't find it, bro. Anyway, y'all talk to me, man. What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on right now until I find this damn thing? I just had it. And where the hell did it go? Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. That ain't his name, is it? Okay, that ain't it. Let's see what we got here. Is this the one? That's what he said. Women line about that, but that ain't the one though, bro. That is not it. Let's see if that was the one. Let's talk about it. That is not the one. What up, people?
How many people on this panel have children?
Then we need to talk.
I have a child with a woman that I have been married to for the last 19 years.
We need to
I have no children out of wedlock.
There's no way that only 20%.
That ain't it. So look, the conversation, the one that I'm looking for, it was with Mr. Logic, and they were talking about going 50-50 and how a lot of men talk about going 50-50. What up, Stray Kids? What up? What's good with you? And I'm paraphrasing on that topic. But the talk was about going 50-50. And Mr. Logic was saying that a lot of men aren't even, they want all these women to go 50-50. But hold on. I don't want to misspeak when I say it though. I want to find it. Because I just found the shit. I just had it. And I don't know where the hell it went. And now I'm getting ticked off. Like I'm getting pissed. High key. Cause I'm trying to find the show that I'm looking for, but I can't freaking find it. And I appreciate y'all for rocking in with me. Make sure y'all liking the live. Make sure you comment and subscribe. If you're rocking with the content, definitely show your support. Link is in the description and also in the comments. And that's good. That's good. Y'all good. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's go. Let's find this room 9. Let's talk about that's after hours. Let's see. Is that the one? After hours 50-50. Let's see if this is the one. That might be the one. Let's talk about this. What's up? What's up, niece? Is that the one? Nah, that's that boy. That's the other one. I'll fly you out. That ain't the one, bro. Now all of a sudden I can't find her shit. This is mind blowing to me right now. This is mind blowing to me right now. I'm really getting pissed off right now. I am getting so pissed right now, man. Because the shit that I'm looking for, all of a sudden they don't want to pop up. Baby, what you talking about? Elijah says men are lying about women they slept with. Let me see. That's not the one. It said, is this the one? Elijah says men and women don't want to go 50-50. That's his box. That's what he's talking about. That one. Let's see. That's a different one. That's a different one. You're trying to make slime? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Let me see. Mr. Logic says men don't want to go 50-50. Let's see if that's it. What are we talking about? I didn't even put this dude's name. Why they got him popping up? Let's go with it. Let's see if this is the one. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Of the women, I do not believe that at all.
That I know at least it's the truth,
Right.
dude.
No,
Imagine making $453,000 in
Oh
a single
my
month as
Jesus.
an affiliate marketer without relying on Google, Facebook, or ClickBank, or creating new accounts on Pinterest.
Single motherhood by choice is going to be an option that more and more Black women consider and even exercise. Women that have the privilege to embark upon this expensive and
Tell me, is that the
lengthy process will increasingly decide to forego marriages and partnerships that do not serve us and that are
Oh, I
not
think this is the one.
beneficial.
I think this is the one.
So she's promoting getting donors.
All right, I think I found
And
it.
here's,
I
I'm gonna
think
show
I
you
found
another
it.
real clip that explains.
And now that bypassing those insufficient relationships does not have to come at the expense of motherhood, well, frankly, it's a whole new world. A world in which Black women are no longer subject to the desperation
I
of
think I
being
found it.
chose. Because now we get to
Jesus
choose.
Christ, man. It took me a minute. Let's dive into it.
I'm gonna agree with Logic on this. This is some YouTube bullshit, internet shit, and women ain't out here doing none of that nonsense.
No, she's right. Look, I'm not saying she's right in her concept, but isn't this what women doing now?
All right, so I want to set the precedent real quick. So again, like I said, shout out to Island Gal Q. Shout out to Anton Daniels and everybody else that's on this panel for the Anton Daniels show. Definitely, like I said, I want to pay credit. I want to pay homage to everybody. Like I said, I don't want to take anybody's credit from their content or anything like that. So I always want to pay my respects to them. So it's more so the president of this is, should men and women go 50-50, but also the context of this is based off of what this lady just said in regards to more women are saying, screw the relationship. I would rather just get a house by myself. So let's see what Mr. Logic has to say.
I mean, keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? Women don't look, you niggas want to go 50-50, and these bitches got an equal voice. So now, with that equal voice, because you want to go 50-50, they have rights. They have rights
Shit.
to throw your PlayStation out. They have
Like
rights
hell.
to put their hand in your plate. They have rights to do everything because you surrender them rights. This is what I don't get, right? Men say they want traditional women, but don't want to be traditional men. So they just like the women they complain about. They want everything.
I agree.
You want her, and I said this plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? I'm for you new niggas, I'm gonna say it again. These men want the women to get up early, cook the breakfast, get the kids ready for school, go work a 9 to 5, go to football practice, go to basketball practice, go to gym practice, come back, do the kids' homework, cook dinner, and suck and fuck at night.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What the fuck is he talking about? What talking point? When have you heard? I'm sorry, Mr. Logic. When have you heard men talk about this? Because last time I checked, a lot of men, they just adapt, right? I don't hear those talking points. I have on any manosphere, I haven't heard that talking point at all. I haven't heard anybody in regards to saying, oh, well, men want women they want to go to work, wake up early. I want you to cook breakfast. I want you to do this. Then I want you to do X, Y, and Z after. Bro, who is saying that? Ain't no man saying that. No man is saying that. What they are saying, though, is if women want a traditional man, they need to be a traditional woman. You can't be a modern woman expecting a traditional man. That's the precedent that needs to be said right there. What the hell is he talking about? What are you talking about? No man is out here saying that. And again, the men are just adapting to what women are doing. That's what they always done. They adapt. Okay, so you telling me I can get the box without having to do X, Y, and Z? Bet. I'm adapt. So there's no reason for me to go above and beyond for you, because guess what? You give me the box without having to do anything. So why I need to do all the extra shit for? You ain't giving me nothing to work for. What is he talking about? This is crazy.
So when you look at it, these relationships ain't 50-50. These hoes actually got the advantage.
No, they don't.
They bring more to the household than you niggas do.
No, they don't.
So now, why would you think that eventually these women
it's never gonna be 50-50 no matter how you look at it, because there's always gonna be 80-20. There's gonna be sometimes gonna be 76. There's gonna be 70-30. Sometimes it's gonna be 54-52. Like however you want to look at it. I know I said the number 54-56. Tripping. So either way, it's never gonna be 50-50 right on the head. There's always going to be one person putting in more, considering the fact of life and how relationships work. You may have kids, one person may have a job, the other one don't. Regardless of the situation, it's never going to be 50-50 in that sense. So what are we talking about, man?
Not get to a point that they want to eliminate you from the period, from the whole subject. The whole thing that everybody talking about, the baby mama culture, that's old.
No, that shit ain't
These
old.
new chicks
What
ain't
talking
having
about?
babies.
What is he talking about? What you mean that's old? No, it's not. That shit's still happening. It's still happening today. What are we talking about? I can walk past a 22-year-old today in real time and they pregnant. What are we talking about right now? What world he living in?
That's old 80s and 90s and 2000 shit.
That's cat.
All these new hoes is saying, I don't want no kids.
That's a small percentage, big dog. What he talking about?
Back when I was in the military, all these chicks get pregnant.
That's cat.
Now they saying they don't
back
want
then,
no
yeah,
kids.
but it's still happening today. What is he talking about?
They doing the brat thing. They get the sperm inject thing. They can pick the blue eyes, the blonde hair. They can pick the little light-skinned niggas. They can pick a 7 foot. They can do whatever. But I can't blame them because every man out here is saying they want a 50-50 relationship. So you know what? You want a 50-50 relationship and you want them to do their traditional roles and do some of your roles. So they're the leaders. Sorry, motherfuckers.
I agree with that. You know what the most,
suckers in the chat.
The most dangerous aspect about that is, though, is that when a child doesn't have a father figure in his life, that's a catastrophe in and of itself. I agree with you 100%.
I don't.
But I'm just saying it's sad. It's sad that our relationships are turning.
My husband and I are going through IVF treatments now.
What the hell are we talking about right now, man?
It could be our only chance to have a family.
Into this, it's incredibly sad, and that's coming from somebody who's not really traditional. Like I've said before, I don't really want marriage or kids, but I'm a fan of good relationships and generally traditional style, whatever that is, wherever, as long as it's just love and respect for your partner, I'm a fan of that. But it is so sad to see the majority. Like I think that Anton, that's really cool. He's been married for 19 years. I think it's sad that I'm sitting here going, wow, man, seeing he's been married for 19 years. That's not very.
Because that's what needs to happen.
Like that's not generally common.
People need to go back to the way shit used to be. Marry before you carry.
This narrative this chick is trying to put out there because she couldn't get a husband.
That narrative is crazy.
But I still believe in marriage.
Yes.
I still believe in a 2-parent household because we know what it is in general. We know fathers are needed in the household.
Yes. Yes.
And this is like leading into the path of, we got these transformers wanting to play sports in women's league. Now it's this shit. Like, no, women don't get a husband. Don't work to find a husband.
Bro, at the end of the day, women are shooting themselves in the foot. You ain't hurting the men, you hurting yourselves. So this is why I love the conversation of you're setting yourself up for failure. You're trying so hard to do what men do. Feminism has screwed y'all mind up. It's got y'all thinking that y'all can do whatever y'all want to. You think that the consequences, you think that you're absolved from consequences. To every good thing, there's a bad. So go ahead, keep on thinking you can do things alone. Because you see, a lot of y'all were getting evicted by yourself. Y'all ain't out here making money like y'all think y'all are. Keep on.
And just do it on your own. Like nobody, I don't think women that are baby mamas are choosing to really, oh, let me go fucking wrong, become a baby mama, right? It's by accident, or the man was fucked up. But it's like, I don't think a lot of baby mamas be like, you know what, I would rather be a baby mama than find a husband, because they know it's a lot of hard work. Like, it's a lot. He said my niece for 3 days. I was like, I don't know how baby mamas do this. I was like, it's a lot. And I wasn't even working. Like, I'm at home with all these 3 kids. So I don't think this is a good narrative to push, because there are going to be women that are like, you know what? I can do it by myself. Women that don't have kids. And then they do it. Then they're like, fuck, I can't do this by myself. I need a man. So women that are going to ride with her are women that are going to be like, I don't need a man. I can do it all by myself.
Right.
That's not a good narrative to push.
Not at all. But it's a terrible narrative to push.
But it's also, there's such a shortage in our society of like men who are stepping up to
No,
be
it's
good
not.
husbands and fathers.
There's not a shortage of men.
And we push the narrative that like women have to hurry up and have kids. You gotta hurry up and have kids. So, like, I agree with it, but like at the end of the day, I can kind of see why people start to, like, women get.
There's not a shortage of men. There are a lot of good men out here, but y'all choose to overlook these men because y'all want Tyrone. Y'all want Brad and Chad. Y'all want the cool kids. So you bypass the actual good dudes who actually got your best interests at heart. You overlook them. But then now, because you've been messing around with Tyrone, Brad, and Chad, now they done left you with this baby over here. They done you down. They done you bad. Now all of a sudden you want to go back to the good guys, and they don't want you no more. Because, I mean, sorry to say it, but you know what I'm saying? You just use goods at this point. They don't want you. They don't want you anymore because you bypassed them. You overlooked them. You think you can have it all, but it ain't gonna work like that. And that's the problem. There are a lot of good men out here. And there are a lot of, I saw a study a couple of weeks ago. And the study said most men actually want to get married. But there aren't any wifeable women out here. Not a lot. Now do what you will with that information. Because for some reason, it's always the men. It's always the men. For some reason, we always got to place blame on the men. And every woman out here think that they just God's gift to earth. They think that just because they got a box, they think that they just special. They think that they don't have to put in any work. They think that they just need to just show up and then everything can be given to them. This is crazy to me. But no, there are a lot of good men out here. I stand by that.
Because it's sort of like, well, if I can't find like a man who's going to be a good husband and father, but I still want to have kids, like, I don't think, but it's also like the reason why we don't have men that are stepping up to be good husbands and fathers.
That's
because
cap.
we've had such a terrible lack of male leadership
That's
in our
cap.
society.
That's
and
cap.
a terrible lack of father figures and things like that.
Cap.
But so when women settle for this, they're just perpetuating the cycle. You know what I mean? It's like we're in this
Cap.
place because of that cycle of men not actually teaching men how to step up
That's
and
cap.
be, good husbands and fathers.
That's cap.
But then if as women we give up and we just start, having kids.
Because you think because you're choosing wrong, sweetheart. You're choosing the wrong men. And I know a lot of people gonna come around, oh well, what do you mean? I was manipulated. Since you're so smart, your intuition, you got this ultimate intuition. How come your intuition didn't tell you that dude, that you had an ain't shit dude? How come your intuition didn't tell you that shit? All of a sudden, your intuition don't work. There are a lot of good men. As I said, there are a lot of good men out here. A lot of y'all overlook those good men because y'all want the cool guy. Y'all want the cool guy. Y'all want the guy that's swaggy, who telling you sweet nothings, telling you all this bullshit. He dressed nice. He driving, you know what I'm saying? He driving the Challenge over there. He cool. You know, he know how to talk to the ladies. And I get it. You want to have an attractive man. You want to have a man that a lot of women want. But I'm sorry though. There are a lot of men out here like that, but y'all overlook them. Most men are invisible to women. Real talk. Whether they are attractive or not. Most men are invisible to women. Straight up. You could walk by 10 men today. Matter of fact, you can even look in your DMs. Most of your DMs right now, there are a lot of men in your DMs right now, and you're overlooking them. Now, I get it. There are some crazy dudes. Don't get me twisted. I get that. But there are a lot of men, and I guarantee you don't pay attention to your DMs. That in itself tells you a lot of men aren't even visible to women. So for her to say that, well, there aren't a lot of good men out here who are stepping up to the plate. They out here, but there aren't a lot of wifey material women. There aren't a lot of women out here that are worth being married to. Because guess what? He has to choose you. You don't choose him to marry you. You don't get down on one knee. He gets down on one knee. He chooses you. So what are we talking about?
Out men, we just perpetuate the cycle, but it's kind of like a catch-22. Like, are we just supposed to have kids with men who are shit people? Which is
no, it's called choosing better. It's called having discernment. It's called being able to pay attention to the red flags. Oh, how do you do that? Pay attention to what this man does. Is he of good character? Does he have good character? Is the things that he talk about, are the things that he talk about aligned with his actions? Do you ask the necessary questions up front? Or are you too busy worried about trying to get the $500 dinner from him? Are you dating with intent? Or are you just, oh, I'm just going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. What are we doing? What are we doing? I just gave you a little bit of game right there. Date a man based on his character. Ask him questions. What are his 5-10 year plan goals? Does he want to have a family? Does he want to have children? When does he plan to have children? Did he grow up in a 2-parent household? How's his relationship with his mother and father? Is his father in his life? These are the questions that need to be asked. I come from the place, I was born in the 90s. I came from the type of family where if I'm dating someone, I have to bring that person around my family first. I have to bring her to my family first. If my mom and dad gave me the thumbs up, we good. Regardless of what I feel, I still believe that, because guess what? I grew up in a 2-parent household. Which is why how my relationships work, go by the book. I haven't had an issue in my relationship at all. I have no children out of wedlock. I advocate for the things that I live for. I advocate for the things that I live my life by. So, at some point, ladies, y'all got to take responsibility too. It's not always the men. It's really not. It's not always the man's fault. Then it's not always the man. Y'all got to start taking accountability somewhere at some point. Not all of you are great in relationships. Some of you are trash in relationships, and you have to own that. And how do you get better? A lot of you think that you deserve a certain type of man, but yet and still that type of man that you want, you aren't even worthy to have him. You think that you are worthy to have him just because you're a woman. That shit don't make sense. You got to put in the work just as much as he does. That's how this shit works. Yo, if you're in the live, make sure you like in the live, man. Make sure you comment. If you want to support, continue to support. Link in the description. Also, pinned in the comments as well.
Perspective, because most women have passed up on a man that they were supposed to marry.
Exactly.
That is not true. That is not true at all.
That's definitely true.
I mean, I have one ex, you know.
Most women have friend zoned and passed up on a man that was best for them.
That is a whiny perspective.
Today,
that is a whiny perspective. That's cap. Talking about, lady.
The 47 Club.
Completely.
I would agree with that.
I got passed over. I was no, you just didn't step up. You didn't make the cut.
What is step up? What does step up to the plate even mean to her? I'm trying to figure this out.
And have children with a man that's not best for her.
That's for the single mothers. We're talking about women who are deciding, am I gonna not have a kid with some man who's a loser, or am I gonna have a kid on their own? That's what we're talking about here. Like, we're not talking about the women that just go and get knocked up by some random guy. We're talking about women who are choosing, like this video,
so
we're talking about women who are like, okay, well, I'll do it on my own without a man that picks it off.
Friend zones the guy that's best for him. Most instances, what happened is they wind up having children.
Yeah, it is true.
Slutted out.
Yep.
And then they wind up have children with a dude that's not best for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they look for a good man to then become the stepfather to take care of the child that's not even originally his. So let me ask you a question. What is not making a cut? And then why do they then make the cut later on in life once they continue to excel and become better versions of themselves?
Well, I'm not seeing we're talking about two different things here. Like in the video, we're talking about women who are childless and are trying to make a good decision about who they have a baby with. Like, not just some woman that went out and got, like, I understand what you're saying about women that go out, they get pregnant, and then they're looking for a stepfather. Like, that's a different path. But what we're talking about in the video is women who are like, I'm not just going to go out and get knocked up by some random guy. I want to choose a good man, and then they don't find those good men.
It still aligns with what he's talking about.
Bitter because they got friend zoned in junior high. And they're trying to be like, oh, I wasn't good enough for her, and they never move on.
You do realize that it's not necessarily that they're sitting around bitter,
right?
It's more or less that the women don't qualify once a man hit a certain level of greatness in his life. So everybody is familiar with the sexual marketplace value.
Look, and this is the thing. I can tell you a little bit about myself. So I was always a sports guy, right? Always a sports guy, athlete. But there were instances in my life where I wasn't fully developed in regards to my looks. Yeah, better than some, but still wasn't fully into who I was, right? And there were a lot of girls who passed up on me simply because I just wasn't all the way there. You know, there were some kids, high school, freshman year, whatever, you can call me a lame, whatever the case may be, you know, but I was still hooping, I was still good, but I was still considered a lame in a sense, right? So those same girls that I may have had an interest in back then, they don't look the same no more. Me, on the other hand, I developed, I got better. Then all of a sudden it's, hey, big head, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm straight. And it's not because I'm bitter. It's just simply because I've gotten better. I've seen more. I've experienced more. So why would I still have that same crush on you? You don't look the same. You done gained. You done put on 40 pounds. You a single baby mama now. You done fucked around with that same dude that you didn't talk to me for, that you left me for or ignored me for. Now all of a sudden you want to come holler at me like, oh, you looking good. I know. And you can't have me.
Secret.
And it's not bitterness. It's just like, okay, I grew up. Like,
in their earlier 20s because the things that men look for in women is much different than the things that women look for in men, right? Women tend to put provision and protection at the top of the list. Men tend to look, especially earlier in life, women that they feel like would be great mothers and actually fit the narrative of what a submissive, a nice looking.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna have to cut this short. I promised the wife and I also spend some time with them. I was supposed to do this shit a little earlier, but time kind of got away from me. But I just had to make sure I jump on here. But I will get back on this discussion. I will have this same topic next Saturday as well. So I need y'all here. I need y'all engaging. I need y'all liking. I need y'all supporting. I need y'all doing everything, man. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notifications button for all of my content so that way you won't miss anything else. Like I said before, continue keep supporting the brand, bro. Link is in the description. Link is also pinned in the comments as well. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. For those of you who did come in, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. But I will holler at y'all later, and I have more discussion with y'all later. I might hop back on this live too a little bit later too. Just depends on how the night goes. So just stay tuned. Like I said, hit the notifications button. So when I do hop on, you can hop on with me. But until then, I will see y'all later, man. Y'all have a good night.